Hello everyone. So this is gonna be something quite special because I'm taking you on a ride in a secret park in New York City. You will be really impressed to find out that there is such a thing in New York, and also I was lucky that I happened to be in this park at the very ideal hour of the day. It was very close to sunset, and so the light was perfect. So this is the very beginning of this park that is 40 acre, basically almost 1 square mile. And even if we are in spring, and you can see that some of the leaves are green, but you can see that most of the trees don't have leaves. Actually, the ground is covered with leaves. That leaves, of course. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit shaky because the ground is uneven. And you can see the sky. I recorded this video a few days ago. It was a beautiful bright day, and you know that the kind of situation we are uh, at home, quarantining, and of course everybody's home. So and the planes are down, so everybody is talking about the how the air is clean. Basically there is no pollution now, and you can clearly tell, at least from this area, that the sky is so bright blue. It's really it's really amazing. The, the sky definitely has a different color. So you see all the leaves on the ground, and there is this nice contrast between colors. Yeah, I could have helped myself. You see, it's a beautiful sunset. Homage to J.J. Abrams. You can see the flare over there. Nice reflection. And look at the sky. Yeah, so intense, so clear, so transparent. Yeah, so this is the very beginning of the ride. Here it's pretty even. What is amazing is, as you can see, uh, you you can't see houses. The amazing feeling in this park is that you are right in the middle of nature, just the woods. Also, of course, because there is no traffic, no cars, no planes, you can really focus on the sounds of the nature. I mean, your own feet stomping on the leaves, the birds, and of course, you can hear now and there also squirrels around you. And in this park, we have deers. And if we are lucky, maybe we're gonna see them later. It's not easy because, of course, they can hear you, and deers are incredibly fast. It's amazing when you find yourself in the woods like this, and and we are of course used to walk on sideways, carb, and so it's a pretty comfortable environment that we have. But when you again, when you go hiking and when you have surfaces like this, then you realize that animals here have a competitive advantage, and deers are incredibly agile. And here, yeah, this is the first example. If you pay attention here, look at this tree. This forest has these trees that fell, and look at the size. Look over there, down there. You can see. So here, right in front of us, you can see the roots of the first tree. Here, this one. So this is the first tree. Now going back, you can see the roots, and then there is another tree on top of this, and shortly you see. So these are the roots of the first tree. Look at the size of those roots, how wide they are. So we're talking about two. You see here, you see the roots of the second tree. So we're talking about trees that are at least 40 feet. So these are gigantic trees. And what is awesome, and you will surely notice later, that so it is amazing. I love, because I call these the cemetery of the elk. You know, if you are a fan of Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings, you know that the elks were these race of talking and walking trees, basically the sages of Middle Earth. And you see these amazing dead trees on the ground. Look at here. It's so evocative. So sometimes you have the feeling that like a giant ripped and broke these trees, or just like stomp on it. Look over there. You can see another gigantic root. You see? It's like Godzilla was on this park and start walking over these trees. So some of them you can see that they were ripped from the ground. You see, like this. Look at this. Like they fell down with a whole root. Look at there. So they weren't like broken. You see, like this one. This one you can tell that basically this, like, it's what you usually see, maybe because it was hit by a lightning or something. This usually makes more sense. But you see these trees. You see here. You can see the contrast. One is basically broken, while the others will basically rip from the ground with the roots. Another fascinating thing, and you might have noticed already, but it's going to be even more visible later, is that they all lean in the same direction. Meaning that whatever was the cause happened very likely during one event, and the very likely was Sandy, the tornado Sandy, because it looked like a storm basically took all these trees down. And again, these were ripped from the floor with the roots. That's why they lean all in the same direction, because the wind was coming from one direction. And here you can see it starts to get a little bit steep, going uphill. took my time, as you can see. I wasn't in a rush. So let's see what is over this hill. So here is where we find the first fork. Let's see, there are so many dead trees. I don't know if that is because of parasites or just because this is a very old forest. Okay, so let's see. So left. All right. I don't know. Left. All right. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna give it a try here on the right. I really hope I will be able to see some deers. As you can see, no sign of human presence. That is awesome. Yeah, look at this. This is another example. This tree was like looks like was hit from something and broke at the base. Let's see what is in here. So this is a hollow tree. Look at there. You can see the other hole at the base. This looks like a Smurf's condo. Instead of a hut, they also evolved. I think there is an orange. Yeah, some presence of human life. Yeah, that look like an orange bean that usually you see on the street during construction. Look at this, another example. Look at this tree. Look at there. Unbelievable. Look. Like pulled out. Like again, like a giant, like a mad giant who was walking in the forest and just pulled down these trees and ripped them. Unbelievable. And here, this is another interesting part where now you will see that you need to go down the hill. Yeah, it's pretty steep. You can see down there. So it's pretty high now. As a matter of fact, this is one of the highest point on the Atlantic seaboard. Even higher than Bear Mountain. So let's take this right. Let's go down. Gotta be careful here. It's a little bit shaky. Yes, we're almost done. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Almost fell over there. Let's see. You see? Yeah, it was up there, guys. Yeah. Pretty high, pretty steep. Okay, let's go. We are, I think, almost halfway. Wow, such a beautiful day. So, very healthy way to spend this quarantine. I know I'm lucky. I have the privilege of living close by this park. And also, so far, I haven't encountered anybody. Wow, it's my lucky day. So I read something about this park, and apparently there are owls, many owls. And I was watching this Joe Rogan episode the other day, where he, the Joe Rogan, especially when he's high, like he goes on these trips where he starts talking about stuff, and he said he found some headless hoax in his backyard, and he found out that basically uh, there were these owls snatching the head out of these hogs, because owls are really ferocious predators. I hope they're like locals. I don't want to be attacked by an owl. That would be a hell of a story, though. Can you imagine? Attacked by owls in the woods. Saved and rescued by deers. That would be a story. That would get some headlines over there, especially these times where everybody is bored to death at home. And again, as you can see, no trace of human life here. Oh, maybe over there, something up there. Some roof. Oh, look at the colors. Look at there. Yeah. Sunset time is definitely the best. Here you can see 4 layers of color: brown, green, orange, and blue. The first house. Oh yeah, wait a second. Maybe there are deers over here? Oh yeah. Look at there. Look at there. With a white tail. Look how fast they are. Oh wow, guys, we were lucky. Oh, they stop. Yeah, but they're usually very skilled. Look at this other tree. Look at the size of this tree and the roots. Again, you see, leading in the same direction, which I think is. Oh, let me see. Oh, down there, they're still there. Yeah, I gotta try to be careful here, because they get scared pretty easily. Let me see. I'm afraid they're gone. But, well, we were lucky, guys. We had a glimpse at them. And here, yeah, look at these trees. Look over there. So I was saying, I think the direction is basically southwest. Yeah, southwest. They all lean in the same direction. And you see, basically the trail goes up and down, up and down. And shortly you should be able to see a nice little creek. So, of course, some of these trees were cut, you see, over there. Chainsaw, so that's pretty sharp, also choreographic, I would say. But here also you can basically see that, yeah, human traces, human presence is very low here. I guess that, you know, park rangers must come here really once in a while. Yeah, they put some of these platforms. You can see the little creek over there, a little waterfall. Very nice. So it is like surely hikers friendly. So there, you know, there is a trail. There are these platforms that allow you to. That's another bridge. That's for explorers and adventurers. But I'm gonna use the platform today. And you see, somebody made these stairs, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's take the other way, the side way, the side road. Yeah, that's too comfortable. And oh yeah, look at this tree. Oh wow, wow! Look at the roots of these trees. Basically, like. Wow, look, there is, so it's attached to the ground, but, and then you have this other root, like an arm, grabbing, oh wow, look, 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 look. The tree has used this branch of the root to basically grab the terrain on the other side of that depression. Wow. Looks like an alien, my God. Surely sentient or something. Look over there. Looks like a web, but those look like fingers. And basically the tree grabbed the other bank of the creek. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah, look over there. It's unbelievable. Look over there. Look over there, hanging there, like a hand, like a finger. So that's what keeps, oh, I guess, so the tree hasn't fallen yet because half of the roots are basically still grasping the ground, and then you have that long root on the other side that basically balance it out. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, maybe over there, the horizon, we can see some human presence. It gets shaky here, man. I'm a little bit tired now. Yeah, it's almost over. But still, we have another part of the trees cemetery, as I like to call it. Where you see all these trees on the floor, again, ripped, pulled out. Broken, laying on the ground. like a giant, like a mad giant was going wild and just cracking and snapping trees in this forest. Look there. Wow. Again. Look at that. And the sky. The blue of the sky is just like, I've never seen anything like this, honestly. Look over here. All these branches. Yeah, these trees are basically abandoned. So much wood, guys. Try to cross this little creek using the tree as a little bridge. Look over there. Again, you see all these trees still like ripped out of the ground with the roots. It's unbelievable, guys. I've never seen so many trees that basically fell. I guess also probably the roots were dead at that time, because I believe that if the roots were more extended, then they would have had like a better grip. Yeah, look at this other tree, cracked, like somebody walked on it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Those look like fish bones. And look at the size of these roots. And the terrain is still attached over there. It's like a little hill. Or ants nest. Yeah, they look like ants nest. So, yeah, now we can see back to civilization, or what allegedly what we call civilization. Wow, that was a beautiful ride, guys. Look how many leaves, and you see the roots? Yeah. I guess those trees had some issues. There we go. Yeah, human beings. Very nice. Beautiful park. Well, it took almost half an hour. I think I saw a person over there. Maybe. Another hiker. Okay, so I guess I'm going to introduce myself. Be a nice neighborhood. And I salute you with a beautiful sky. And thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.